You can't have it both ways. You can't close your eyes, reach into a hat, and say, tonight I'm going to just give Wiggins a shot. I mean,
but you kind of talked about how difficult that is for Kerr this season, Steiny, because it's almost like that's what he's working with, and you commended him on the job he's had to kind of do with that.
He's done great.
Yeah.
He's done great. In fact, I don't know about anybody else, but I would have rather seen him gone down with Moody / Kuminga last night than had he put Wiggins back in the game for 5 minutes at the end. I mean, that's one where, yes, if you want to get on Steve Kerr for not putting Wiggins in the last 5 minutes, that's one where, why did he put Moody in? Well, I'll tell you why he put Moody in, because he trusted Moody more in that game last night than putting in an Andrew Wiggins that Steve Kerr clearly doesn't think is 100% ready to play basketball right now.
Man.
Why? What? I mean,
I can't. I wanted Wiggins, but you're right.
Did nobody see Moses Moody spearhead the run with his defense? I mean, that's the kind of thing where we sit here and we think it's easy. Okay, yeah, great. You take Moody out of that game with 5 minutes to go and you lose it? You think you're not going to hear it? Please. So that one to me didn't even register. Wiggins he's not back clearly. And I almost think now he put him in the starting lineup just to guarantee him some minutes because it was almost the easiest thing to do.
But he wasn't bad when he played. That's why I was 3 of 6 from the floor. Did you notice him? Yeah, as much as I noticed anybody else.
Yeah, I didn't really notice him. That's just me. Peon in Oakland. What's up, Peon? How you doing, man?
I just want to encourage Warriors fans, don't start going from game to game racking your brain over this, man. This is a different NBA. For example, where are the guaranteed wins that there used to be? Man, New Jersey, maybe New Jersey. But, man, this Chicago team just picked off Sacramento. Don't think that you're going to get an easy win over Portland, and don't think San Antonio's going to be easy. This is a different NBA. There are going to be good teams that are in the stretch. I guarantee you, they're going to start being picked off. You're going to see losses. Look at Dallas. They lost 3. They won last night. But look at their losses. This is going to happen. And here's something weird as well. The Lakers have a heck of a tough time with Sacramento. Sabonis dominates. Sabonis doesn't do anything against the Warriors. It's a weird matchups that are going on, especially from 6 through, 10, 11? There are going to be some losses, not just with the Warriors. You're going to see you're going to see some teams losing some games that they need, and they're going to get picked off by some teams you didn't see coming. So I wouldn't really, and on top of that, last night, you can't really pinpoint one exact reason why they lost. It was a weird loss. It was just a strange loss. There's no definitive reason you can say, well, yeah, this is why they lost. No, they should have had that game put away, you would think, even before Steph got hurt. That wasn't the case. I think we'll be okay.
Good call, Peon. Appreciate the call. It's the way I kind of look at the league a little bit. It's also the kind of game where, it's unbelievably devastating. Then you start realizing, okay, you played the last 4 minutes without Steph. How many games have they played like that over the Steph Curry era where Steph would just make 2 threes in those last 4 minutes and you win the game? Plain and simple.
How long has he been in the league?
Exactly.
Man.
Exactly. So, when you start pulling your hair out, then you start saying, well, we didn't have one of the best players in the game on the floor the last 4 minutes.
And now it's about how long?
888-957-9570 is the number. Chicago 125, Warriors 122. Steph Curry got hurt last night with about 4 minutes left in that game. We'll probably know more later today or tomorrow. I can't imagine he's going to play Saturday against the San Antonio Spurs. They have the Spurs back-to-back.
So you think some people, you're not saying it. Some people think maybe 2 days.
I don't do that.
Yeah, I'd look like.
I don't do that.
Because what you did yesterday is reminded us, Steiny, how fickle the league is. Injuries do happen. And, man, it happened to the player you didn't want it to yesterday for the Warriors.
888-957-9570. My question to fans is, do you feel like the last 24, 48 hours have just been gut-wrenching in a way or just roller coaster-like in an unbelievable way? Or are you a little bit like, what was our last caller's name?
Peon.
peons saying, you know what, this is just the way it is. It's the way it's going to be. You want to play some young players in games that are more high stakes. You're going to lose some of these games. It's just the way it is. Chicago Bulls had won 16-11 over the last 27. They've clearly found something without Zach LaVine. Just put it all into the equation. 888-957-9570. Here's a piece of great news. They ain't falling to 11. There's no chance the Warriors fall to 11.
That is good news.
Even if Steph doesn't return.
Lakers nor the Warriors are falling to 11.
They're 5 games ahead of Utah, I think, and Utah does not want to win. They plain and simple don't really want to win.
Last 10.
Exactly. So, last night, yesterday we were talking about how high they could climb in the standings. Today, they're not dropping worse than 10. I think I can say that extremely confidently. 888-957-9570. Hundreds of things were going on in that game last night. What stuck out to you guys, you Warrior fans? 888-957-9570 is the number. And don't forget, you can download the Odyssey app anytime and listen to 95.7 The Game anytime. Steiny Guru from 10 to 2. You're not around? Just download the app and you can listen to it later. 888-957-9570 is the number. Hey, San Antonio tomorrow. Just go get that one on 95.7 The Game.